Alright guys, let's see how we can use powerful AI tools to come up with amazing text prompts for Midjourney or even Leonardo or any AI generator tool. How we can craft and control a text or text prompt, if you will, for Midjourney, for example, to come up with like satisfying results or something you are really imagining. So for example, in this video, we're gonna use amazing websites to do that for us. And also we're gonna use powerful AI tools as well to generate the text for us. So for example, we're gonna use GPT or Google's Bard as well for generating text prompts. And if you think about it, in this case, you are using AI to do everything for you. It's thinking for you, it's doing the artwork or design for you. Basically, you are a manager in that case. You are managing your AI tools. You are giving them the general plan and they are doing everything for you, which is really cool. It's gonna be saving you so much time. It's gonna be inspiring in many cases, and indeed it's gonna increase your productivity as well. By the way guys, that's also a new title these days. You can work as a text prompt engineer. So actually people these days are getting paid to craft a text for AI, whether it's like Midjourney or any other AI tool. Most of them are using text prompt, but the trick in here is how to come up with controlled text prompt or a text prompt that will be giving you a satisfying result. So let's discover these tools that will be generating a nice text prompt for us. And also in this video, we're gonna start learning how to use these AI generator tools like Midjourney for design work, not mainly artwork, which is the common usage for these tools, by the way. So we're gonna start seeing how to use these tools as a designer for us. So starting first with that amazing website in here, that's actually a cheat sheet for Midjourney commands. And by the way guys, you'll find all these links in your resources, so don't worry about them. Before you start using these AI tools, you need to have an idea about these commands. So for example, you know about Imagine in Midjourney by now. And of course, I'm not gonna go through each and every one of these because they are self-explanatory items. You can see the explanation in here. Plus, you're not gonna memorize them if I keep like just reading these for you, okay? However, we're gonna go quickly through them. For example, we do have blend. If you wanna blend two images together, you can /blend and use two different URLs. You have something like info. If you wanna switch to relax mode, for example, then here we do have Midjourney's parameters list as well, which is including something like /AR or aspect ratio. We've been using that one a lot for now. If you want to control chaos through your image, so a higher value, for example, will be including a higher chaos within your image, and also unexpected generations. Also /no will be removing certain elements from your image. So for instance, if you want to generate an image that doesn't include people, you can type /no people or persons in that image. And Midjourney sometimes will include persons in that image. However, in most of the cases, it will remove them. Also, you do have quality and different quality values as well. Seed, if you have a certain image's style and you want to use that one in a new prompt, for example, you can use /seed and so on and so forth, as you can see. And also here we do have model version parameters as well. So for example, you can see Niji in Midjourney, which is focused on anime style images. You can find that one as well in your settings in Midjourney's bot. If you want to generate something that looks like anime style, you can use that one. Or if you want to switch between Midjourney's different versions as well, you can use /1, 2, 3, or 4 upscaling parameters as well. And here also other parameters like creative or IW, for example, which sets image prompt weight relative to text weight, because sometimes Midjourney will be ignoring some of your description. And also Midjourney, by the way, gives a higher weight to the initial of your prompt or the first part of your text. So keep that in mind as well. And as you can see here, that's a default value if you want to increase that one. And also here we have a very important part as well. It's like the style and description. So when you check others prompts as well, you can find some words like 8K, cinematic, or high definition. What does that mean? You can read the description in here. Something like Octane Render, I use that one a lot. And by the way guys, it's really recommended to keep trying these different styles within different prompts and see them yourself, because actually describing a visual isn't gonna really work. Plus you'll get different results from different Midjourney versions. So for instance, Midjourney version 5.1 will be giving you great results based on very short prompts, while Midjourney version 5.0 or 5 requires a long text prompt and detailed one to give you a decent result, and it's also less artistic than Midjourney version 5.1. So let's even scroll down. You can find something like film lighting, rim lighting, realism, photography. These could be inspiring, by the way, as well for you. So anyway, make sure to check out that link before diving into Midjourney. It's gonna clarify some words for you because you're gonna see these words in different text prompts. Then we're gonna be moving to that amazing tool in here, that website, as it's gonna generate a text prompt for us without having to worry about all these parameters and details we've been speaking about, and it's gonna give you a nice visual as well so you can imagine what you're going after. So for example, if you do have an image as a reference, you can add its URL in here. In that example, we don't have an image, and instead we're gonna type a description for our image. So let's say we need to design, for example, for Orange Juice Company or something like that. So in that case, I'm typing a glass of orange. It should be juice actually in here, and I'm imagining with floating oranges around it and orange juice splashes in the open green farm and floating mint and green leaves. That's my own imagination in that case. However, we can add more controls to our prompt. So for example, we do have here more details, like for example, we do have bouquet. I didn't type that. We do have high contrast, 4K quality, 2 aspect ratio 16:9. So in order to have some control over our prompt, we need to add these details, and that website in that case is helping in that matter. So as you can see, we do have these icons added to our prompt, and you can add more parts to your prompt, by the way, typing in here and here as well, and you can keep adding more parts as well. However, let's keep it simple for now. That's our description. If we scroll down, we can select from different options in here. So we do have base image for details and styles. I selected landscape in that case. You don't have to select everything, by the way. However, we do have art medium in here. You can click on each and every one of these to see more controls like that. I'm expanding everything. Why not? So here we do have art medium, we do have camera, we have different scenes. If you want to go for cinematic look, for example, and you do have some representation in here, or maybe something like color grading, photography, or high-speed photograph, maybe for an ad for car, sports car, for example, that could be a nice selection. Then scrolling down, we do have film type, lenses, and perspective, which is really cool, by the way. Expanding that one, you can see different angles and lenses. So macro will be looking like that, panorama view, for example, and so on and so forth. If you want to add blur to your image, distortion, so clicking on any of these will be added to your prompt. Selecting maybe zoom, you can see that at the end of our prompt that's added in here. However, I don't need to add that one, so let's remove it. Scrolling down to discover more settings, we do have color as well. I selected high contrast. That's why you can't find it in here, because it's already existing at the end of my prompt, as you can see. Dimensionality, and also we do have display resolution. I selected something like 4K. If you want to work on lighting as well, you can select that one. And you do have even more specifications in here, like types. As you can see, guys, these are so many options which can give you really amazing control over your text. Wow, so many lighting examples, as you can see. Then here we do have select one or more art styles, which means you can mix 2 styles or even more. So you can find Claude Monet, for example, very famous artist, if you don't know about him. Also, we do have Dali, for example. We do have other great artists in here. You can add them to your image, which will radically change your visuals. Then here we do have Midjourney's parameters. For example, I selected quality and I selected 2 because 5 is not supported in all Midjourney's versions. You gotta keep changing that, probably they will re-enable that one soon again. But for now, 2 is the highest quality in Midjourney. We've been speaking in the previous link about chaos, for example, or stylize, and also IW or image weight. That's why I opened that link at the beginning, not to feel like you are missing out on these terms or these parameters. So anyway, I think you do have an idea about how these websites work. Scrolling down, you can see also we do have image size. I selected 16:9 because we have been trying with like 2:1. And what's really amazing about that website in that case is that it's giving you some description next to each size of these. So for example, you can see 16:9, today's standard ratio for film and display. 4:5 would be Instagram portrait, for example. A very nice information if you think about it. And once you're done with your prompt, you can copy it, which will be including everything from here to there. By the way, you don't have to highlight anything. Just select copy it, then go to your Midjourney bot. We are in the private chat room. We can click in here, pressing Command or Control V or paste that one. And as you can see, we do have our text prompt in here, including even the imagine prompt. So all you need to do is just hit return and Midjourney will do its magic. And actually I've been trying with that to save you some times, guys. So here we do have some examples of these visuals. Actually I forgot juice word, so that's why I got some oranges within the glass. I added like juice word in here, like that, orange juice, and we do have very nice results. As you can see, they really look amazing, and you can start typing your slogan, maybe your company's logo in here, and you're good to go. So let's discover them in large. In here, that's an image. We can discover that one on web. Yep, looks really amazing, as you can see, and it's saving us so much time. Maybe you can type some slogan in here or advertising message or something like that. And even you can use ChatGPT in that case, or Bard, to do that task for you. Ask ChatGPT, for example, to type you an advertising message for orange juice or a slogan for orange juice. Then also you can add your client's logo in here and you're good to go. And also one of the amazing inspiration for your text prompt, as I told you guys, is scrolling down in here, you can see what others are doing. That's really a treasure part of Midjourney's website, the related part to what you've been experimenting with. People are coming up with amazing ideas where you can get some inspiration. Hovering over any of these images, you can see their prompts. You can even click on that image to discover even more related images to that one, which can take you in some rabbit hole sometimes. However, you can come up with really amazing results in very short time using that method as well. So here, as you can see, very amazing images, stunning ones. And also, by the way, you do have that Explore tab in here in Midjourney's website, where you can check what people are doing. It doesn't have to be something related to what you've been experimenting with. Maybe anytime you're looking for inspiration, you can discover that tab in here. You can see that you do have community or follows if you want to follow other creators, or you want to access your favorites. Here we do have hot, rising, new, top. So much actually here to discover, and stunning artwork. As you can see, check out this one. Actually, this is really amazing, and it really has a very funny text prompt, by the way. Say goodbye to all your other AI assistants. Also, that one looks stunning. Everything is really inspiring in here. Here we do have George Clooney looking like that. So I don't want to go through this artwork right now. I don't want to make that a very long video. Let's go and discover another website as well, which is called Hugging Face. It's quite opposite to that website in here. Here you do have some control over your prompt. However, if we take the same description in here, that one, which is your main idea, you do have an idea. That's our main idea. We're going to copy that, Command or Control C, going to Hugging Face. All you have to do in that case is like type or paste your idea in here in English, Command or Control V, I'm pasting that one, and press submit. and it's gonna be generating some prompts for you. You don't have to think about different parameters or options like camera, lens, or something like that. So here on right side, you do have generated text. You do have your main description and some details added to that one. So here, for example, you can see that we do have that description, and we do have something like photorealistic 3D render, Octane render, 8K. You can copy something like that and try it out in Midjourney. Actually, I've tried that one before, not the same one in here, a similar one that's Octane render cinematic, and I've got that amazing result. As you can see, that one looks stunning. Version 2, I even upscaled that one. That's that's version 2 in here, web. Yep, looks really nice as well, and I didn't have to go through all these details of that website. So here you do have more control. Here you're feeling like, yes, I'm so lazy, give me something quickly, I'm really sluggish, so go do something for me. I think that's what AI is taking us toward, and I'm really afraid of that. So try to stay sharp, try to use your mind, try to use Photoshop, try to use your design tools. Don't rely entirely on AI. Yes, I'm teaching you about these tools in here, but be aware of that. If you rest, you rust, and you will be out of shape. You need to stay sharp. Don't let AI take over. You are still needed in here. We need you with us, okay? And if you want to go back to control, we do have that website as well. It's so similar to that one, however, without the visuals. So you're gonna type your prompt in here. If you want to select a specific painter, Picasso, Dali, you can mix different styles. You can select an art movement, art deco, for example, perspective, aerial, why not? Camera, you can select maybe a DSLR as well, render engine, Unreal. If you want to add a material, maybe bronze, filter, UV filter. As you can see, I'm bunching through everything in here. Scene type, that could be also a horror scene, matching with what we've been choosing. If you want to add chaos, maybe 5 or something like that, if you do have a seed. And if you want to remove something from your prompt, image weight, height, quality, width, you can deal with that. And as you can see, guys, that's what we've been punching through. We didn't type any description in there. Could be anything, orange juice as well. So that's your prompt in that case. You can highlight everything, copy and paste that one as well in Midjourney. However, by now you get the idea, guys. Let's move to other AI tools to do the text prompt for us. We're not gonna even think about these details in here. We are so lazy to do that. Or maybe we need to get inspired. Let's not say lazy. I was just telling you guys to stay sharp. So let's not use lazy word in that case. Let's go to ChatGPT, for example. And if you didn't experiment with ChatGPT, you really should go ahead, create account. If you are in one of these unsupported countries, you can Google a way to have an account within your country. It's doable. I'm not gonna go through these details in this video. However, let's assume you do have a ChatGPT, and in that video we're using the free version because it's doing amazing, and not everyone can afford buying a plan for ChatGPT and a plan for Midjourney and maybe Adobe's Firefly and also Adobe's creative applications. That could be quite too much. So if we do have a free alternative, I'm gonna stick with that one so everyone can follow along. If you can afford a plus plan for ChatGPT, that could give you even better results. However, in that approach in here, we're trying to train ChatGPT to create Midjourney prompt for us. And actually, I didn't come up with that idea myself. However, it's been trending for a while now. People are using ChatGPT to create text prompt for them. So here in that case, you are telling ChatGPT what is a text prompt for Midjourney, or these are your guidelines. So you're gonna tell it structure of Midjourney prompts. And I think I'll add that one to your resources as well. So here we do have structure of Midjourney prompt. We do have subject of image, 5 descriptive words, camera type, camera lens, time of day, style of photograph, type of film, realism level, and aspect ratio. Then here we are asking ChatGPT, based on the above, generate 5 different variations. And also I'm asking not to include Midjourney word in the prompt because it's been doing that for some reason. Because I'm trying to come up with an advertisement for Golf 6 Volkswagen. That's like the German pronunciation. I hope I'm not butchering that one. It's giving me like subject of image and details, and we do have 6 variations or 5. That's first one, second, and so on and so forth. You can copy that and paste it in your Midjourney. However, it's not giving us --AR 3:2, so you can remove that part, --3:2, or if you are looking for a specific aspect ratio, you can do that yourself. And also I've been experimenting the same technique as well with Bard to see different results. So I've been training Bard as well, which is Google chatbot as well. It's similar to ChatGPT. You can join them for free. You can type in Google Bard Google, then you can get an access to Bard Google as well. So here I've been doing the same. I actually use the same text in here and it gave me 5 different variations. And by the way, in that case, Bard gave me even better results than ChatGPT. It doesn't mean that Bard is better than ChatGPT. They are quite similar. Maybe you can try both of them in similar scenarios, because ChatGPT gave me some cool results in previous experiments. So here, for example, what I've been trying, that's Bard results. We have really cool results, as you can see. I really like all different variations. They really look professional and sleek. Then here we do have upscale of some of them. We have that one, looks amazing as you can see. So let's go quickly and check these ones out. Yes. And that one too. So as you can see, guys, that looks really professional. We can add Volkswagen logo in here or maybe in the part. And we can add a cool slogan. As I told you guys before, we can use even ChatGPT for that matter. Let's type in here. Give me an advertising message for Volkswagen Golf 6 car. And actually that's too long. Let's make it again in a short line. Even we can copy that one, and let's even ask for 6 or 10 advertising messages. As you can see, guys, it's doing its magic. These could be an amazing inspiration for you, or even you can use them as they are. So for example, I really like your ticket to driving excitement. That looks nice. You can take that part, paste it in here or there, and add Volkswagen logo, and you're good to go. Designing has never been that easy before, and even we can discover others artwork in here for the same car. People are doing amazing job. That looks amazing. You can see what he's typing in here, get inspired by that. That also looks really professional and can work for an ad. That one looks stunning. Really amazing work. And even you can see different images if you select that one in here in related section. Yeah, we have more images in here. That looks like an ad actually, and it has some describing as well, like a man in golfing clothes playing golf on a golf course. So you can add something like that to your prompt and you can get similar results or even better results. That's literally in that case a golf ad in golf course with a man playing golf. So yeah, that's really a nice idea. So I think in that case we can use that amazing slogan of LG, life is good, or life is easy in that case for designers. We have these amazing powerful AI tools under our hands. They are literally working for us. However, remember guys, you are still needed in here to do the task, to come up with creative ideas to use these AI tools, because I think many of you guys will be questioning, these tools are doing everything, almost everything for us. What is the need for us? No, you are the one who's directing these tools. You are the one who have these creative ideas in first place. However, I think they are making you more productive in that case. So I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Stay tuned for more AI tips and tricks, and I'll be seeing you in next one.